Hi, Scorpio. So I am here with a reading. This could be about anything. I'm just going to channel what comes to me. So when I was in your energy, I saw a pathway. So it was like, to me, it was like a trail. Like, you know, when you go on trails in the woods and on both sides there's trees. And I saw the sun coming through the trees. And then I heard Somewhere Only We Know by Keen, which is, I walked across an empty path. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. I keep being told to sing it. A simple thing. Where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. Tell me when you let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. Okay, so that's all I'm singing because they pretty much want me to sing the whole thing and I don't know why. So to me, Scorpio, that's telling me that I feel like that some of you, for some of you, a simple thing, it seems like that you're beginning to view life in a way where it's easier, in a way where it doesn't have to be as complicated, and it's not as complicated, right? I feel like that a lot of you are beginning to realize that and are beginning to honestly see the path of which way you want to go when it comes to whatever's going on in the situation or whatever is going on in your life. I also feel like that, Scorpio, some of you are beginning to sense a dawn of a new era, as in you're beginning to feel a little bit more at ease with where you are now. I feel like that also when I was in your energy and I was meditating in your energy, when I saw that pathway and I saw that light come through the trees, I felt a darkness behind me. So I feel like that, if anything, a lot of you have overcome the darkness, from what I understand. I feel like that some of you might have had blinders that were placed onto you by others, such as mindsets or things that were limiting beliefs in a way, especially when it came to whatever the situation is. Actually, I'm being told for a lot of you, it was how it's been your whole life, as in like your view. It could be love. It could be just your view on life has been skewed for quite some time. And I feel like that it's honestly beginning to shift and you're beginning to feel your higher self more than you usually do. Some of you are also beginning to feel, I heard negotiation, but I feel like that some of you are beginning to honestly sense a senses are beginning to feel a sort of sweet release or relief when it comes to a situation that you were in for a long time. I sense years. For a good amount of you, it's with another person, but for some of you, it's with yourself. I feel like for some of you, this could go back 10 years. You're beginning to really see the whole situation from a whole new light and realize how that situation, what has occurred over the past 10 years, how it is affecting your life and how it has affected your life and how you have changed since that time. For some of you, I feel like that you might have moved 10 years ago, or you possibly could have made a move 10 years ago that honestly left you impacted. For one or two of you, it was something that specifically happened 11 or 12 years ago. Some of you 14? I don't know why I'm getting, whatever, man. I'm getting all these random numbers because I sensed that there was something that was like nothing happened to me within the last 10 years that was that significant. It was like 12 years ago. That's literally what I felt. Stop being so skeptical. Anyways, let's see what we got going on now that I can pull a card. I was told to keep channeling for you. So, anyways. Okay, so we have universal law of attraction is managing my expansion. The law of attraction is the universal manager of all vibration, which expands to everything that exists through the universe. And so, at the same time that the law of attraction is responding to the vibrational content of your physical thoughts, it is also responding to the vibrational content of your inner being. Didn't I say I felt like that your higher self was coming through more? Didn't I say that? I'm not saying this isn't like an I told you so moment. This is saying like And on the bottom of the deck, what do we have on the bottom of the deck? The essence of my every desire can be fulfilled. So I feel like that some of you are beginning to look more at the possibilities of life instead of limiting yourselves into believing that you're only meant for a certain life, a certain outcome, a certain way of being. I really feel like a lot of you, a lot of you went through literally a life-altering phase over the last year and a half specifically, that it's like the last 10 to 14 years have built up to what you've gone through the last year and a half. It was like a reality check beyond reality check, is what I'm hearing. As in, like I literally hear Eminem, snap back to reality. Whoop, there goes gravity. Sorry, y'all. I had every intention of doing Sagittarius' reading because it's Sagittarius' birthday, but I was called to do Scorpio. So I'm in like an extremely, I've been doing readings today, so I'm like in a deep meditative state. So I apologize if I seem a little dull, I guess. I don't know why I feel like I need to say that either. I feel like that maybe some of you are also beginning to realize, it's a lot of realization, but it's also like light realizations, as in it's not a tower moment. It's more of like an epiphany, like a hardcore epiphany. Speak to you in riddles, 'cause my words seem so unclear. I smoke the whole thing to my head. Epiphany by Stained is in my head. So what's going on with Scorpio currently? Okay. I'm having a lot of Stained songs in my head. You can't feel my anger, you can't feel my pain. Driving me insane. Mud shovel. Okay, so we have the Empress, which is Taurus Libra energy. Then we have the Hanged Man, excuse me, the Hanged Woman in this deck, which is Piscean energy, followed by the Tower, which is Aries, Scorpio energy. I don't know why I felt the need to talk like that. Anyways, then we have the Nine of Wands, followed by the King of Cups, which could be you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is all about you, Scorpio. Then we have the Strength card, which is Leo. Some of you feel like that you were in a never-ending storm, as in like something would be resolved in your life and then it would be unresolved. Something would be resolved in your life and then maybe not the same thing unresolved, but something else in your life would become unresolved. Like let's say you see a ship, right? And the ship all of a sudden has 3 holes in it. So you have to choose which hole to plug up. So you have like 2 fingers in these hole and 1 finger in this hole. Oh my gosh. Someone's a pervert. Anyways, so the whole point is that you're trying to figure out which ones to plug and when to plug them and how to plug them so that you're able to keep yourself afloat. That was the past, I'm being told. Somehow you... This is so immature. This is going to be a very immature Scorpio that watches this, because usually I don't laugh and have such sexual innuendos in my head. So pardon me. Y'all see that hair? Anyways, so pardon me again. So I feel like current energy is that one of you, you're in a situation where someone has expanded so much in their power and their confidence and their higher self that if anything, don't recognize them anymore. Epiphany. Temperance. Could be a Sag. I'm clarifying the High Priestess, by the way. Or the High Priestess. Woo! I meant the Empress. Y'all, so I showed you Temperance, Sag energy. Then we have the Moon, which is Piscean energy. And then we have the Hanged Man, which is Piscean energy. The Moon is also Cancer for the Empress. Someone went, this could be you, Scorpio. If you are a female Scorpio, I feel like it's you. If you are a male Scorpio watching this, could very well be you, but I'm sensing that the Empress is a feminine Scorpio, or it could be a masculine Scorpio that is too much in his feminine energy and is having an imbalance. You'll get there. Anyways, so I wasn't being cold. I'm just saying it's really complicated to balance your energies. Like I was too much in my masculine energy the majority of my life. It takes a while. Anyways, so the whole point is that with the Moon, Temperance, and the Hanged Man, I feel like clarifying the Empress, I feel like that this person went and transformed themselves, as well as whoever this person is, whether it's you, Scorpio, this person, this energy is your intuition. I already said what I felt was off of it as far as so I feel like that if you are a female Scorpio, you went ahead and you transformed yourself and you worked on yourself in such a way that this person does not recognize you. If you're a male Scorpio, you're beginning to realize that about someone, that I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. I feel like that to me, I forgot what that song's about, but what's coming to me is I'm feeling hardcore Sag energy, and it's not necessarily because we're in Sagittarius season, it's because I feel Sag energy. I also feel like that for some reason, y'all missed your mark when it came to someone. I feel like some of y'all had choices. Oh my gosh. Some of y'all had choices, and you made the wrong choice. You made a very wrong choice. I feel that now. I feel like that this person is someone that in the past, again, if you're a male Scorpio, this person could have been in victim mode, a victim mentality, and if anything, they have this new confidence about them that you find, well, distracting to say the least. If you are a feminine Scorpio, I feel like that you may be dealing with someone who has a victim mentality, or you yourself transformed from the Nine of Wands into the Empress. So then we have the Hanged Woman. Okay, this is for all Scorpios, I'm being told. You're going through a new level of enlightenment, a new phase that's bringing you to a divine counterpart. So I'm not being told whether it is for sure or someone from the past or not. I sense divine counterpart because it's literally what I sensed and what I was told was divine counterpart. So to me, it's not a karmic. It is meant to be someone that is, well, we have the Tower clarified by the If you are a female Scorpio, feminine Scorpio, let me tell you this right now. You were put through the ringer over the last year, and I feel like it's lightened up, but I feel like that you are causing someone to have a Tower moment where they're just like, I literally see a man going, and not jaw dropped, like, I mean, you're probably very gorgeous, but not jaw dropping as in like, you know, like in The Mask where the mask turns into the dog and his tongue falls and then it rolls out. Not that kind of jaw dropping. I mean, like, this person is stupefied. If you're a male Scorpio, for this part, I feel like that for some of you, you have someone stupefied, but for the majority of you, you are stupefied by someone. Stupefied. Disturbed. Clarify the Tower. We have the Ten of Wands in reverse. I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Why Queen? Anyways, I love Queen. So, Tower is clarified by the Ten of Wands in reverse, then the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups. And then the Two of Pentacles. 2, 4, 8. Funny. Anyways, some of you, for about 10% of you, use your intuition. This is a side portion. This is another person. For the rest of you, this person has been doing a lot of things that you have no idea about, and honestly, you always have been somewhat worried about them. You've always had them in the back of your mind. You were worried, you're concerned. You weren't sure what was going on with that person, and you realize, oh, they're not burdened anymore. Oh, they're fine. They're fine. Some of you, I'm hearing, ditched this person, or you feel ditched by this person, and I feel like that you're beginning to realize that their cup runneth over. Again, this is all about someone that literally went from being hardcore victim mode into transforming into a beautiful queen. Pretty much. I said it's a feminine. So it could be the Scorpio if you are a female with Scorpio in your chart. Or it could be the masculine realizing this about this woman. I'm hearing ducks in a row. Check mark. Check mark. I feel like that's what does that even mean? So to me, Scorpio, that's telling me that if anything, you've been keeping an eye on this person somehow. I feel like whether you actually have communicated with them and you know them, as in like you've known them for a while and you've recommunicated or something along the lines of that, or you haven't, like you've either communicated with this person and you know this person, or you have been and you've been keeping a distance, or you know this person, like, but you haven't communicated with them ever, and you've been trying to figure out a way to come forward and get to know this person. This is so interesting. I just heard check mark though, and I literally saw boxes being checked off. So I feel like that some of you find this person to be quite ideal. Some of you knew that this person was lost. I'm hearing amazing grace. Lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. So I feel like that some of you, if anything, find this person to be a grace that you have never experienced. Or they have such, again, this is like, there's so many different situations going on. I'm narrowing it down. If you're the female Scorpio, I'm talking about this is a feminine energy that has transformed and has this grace. There is a masculine energy that is noticing it. This person, whoever this is, again, it could be a feminine Scorpio. It's a feminine energy. It's a feminine energy. That's it. It's a feminine energy. So it could be a feminine Scorpio, or it could be a male Scorpio looking after feminine. I'm not going over it again. Anyways, she's put in the work. And you see how she's looking from afar? No, you can't because my camera is wonderful, but I'm working on getting better. I feel like that some of you notice that this person's put in the work. Yes, they've been working on their love life. I feel like that some of you are aware of that. How does Scorpio feel, though? Or male Scorpio, or the male energy. The male energy feels like that this feminine, I'm going by energies now, sorry Scorpio, for right now, this is what I'm getting. The male energy is beginning to realize that this feminine has always had some kind of passion or a burning fire within her that you thought that she was never going to let out. What did they think of her at the time? I mean, I feel it, but I want a card to prove it, I guess, to prove to y'all. Knight of Cups. Some of y'all thought that this feminine energy was going to remain stagnant. You felt like that they were a little bit either emotionless, which I don't know how I'm getting that off of these cards. I read intuitively. Some of you view them as they were emotionless. They were stagnant. They weren't willing to really pursue their stability. Okay. How about we get why this is coming out? Besides just a random message. It's very specific. Knight of Air. Messenger of Air. The masculine felt like that the feminine was disconnected and cold, was lost in her own emotions, and was unable to have stability. How about now? Because all we have is the Queen of Fire. More on the Queen of Fire. I got the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. The masculine energy views the feminine energy. I can't believe I'm reading it like this. Whatever. I see what comes to me. I don't. The masculine energy feels a little bit, I sense a fear. For some of you, it's a fear that this feminine energy is going to have happiness outside of you or obtain happiness outside of you. Like, is going to obtain happiness that you never thought they were going to be able to achieve. And you think that the feminine energy, femininity, there we go, feminine energy, you want to know, I can't tell you why. Look at us, baby, up all night, tearing our love apart. You don't have to worry, I don't know the words. I really love that song, though, by freaking the Eagles. Anyways, so to me, I feel like that some of you are looking at this feminine now and you're wondering, like, I don't know what I was thinking. Feminine Scorpio, I'm swooping on your person, I guess. I don't know. On the bottom of the deck is transformation. Funny. I don't know what I was thinking is what I'm hearing from the masculine energy. The masculine energy feels like it's a weird feeling. It's like a fear and like a nervousness. It's so strange. I want more on this. I guess we're just going to pull on the masculine energy. What does the masculine energy feel on top of this? I got the Four of Pentacles, but at the same time I was told to use a different deck, so I'm not going to take it. Let's pull on the masculine side and the feminine side, I guess, Scorpio. I didn't do this for the other readings, but it's coming through, and I do what I'm told to do. I'm having a lot of songs come to me. Yes, you want, you need, you so until you're back in it, baby. Yeah. There's a feeling inside, I want you to know. You are the one, and I can't let you go. This is such a love reading anyways. So I feel like that the masculine energy is trying to figure out, I don't feel afraid of losing the feminine, but afraid of not appeasing the feminine to the point where the feminine will full on let the masculine in. It's almost like a lack of worthiness or a lack of not feeling enough because of fearing that you're not going to be able to live up to what the feminine deserves, or feel like that the feminine might, I don't sense a snootiness. I'm trying to think of a better word. The feminine might honestly be in a mindset that you're not used to when it comes to them, or you saw the transformation and it's almost like, do I even stand a chance to even hold her hand? Do I even stand a chance to be for her the best man? I don't know if those are lyrics, they rhymed. Let's get more of this masculine energy towards the feminine current. Lean with it, rock with it. Whatever. Knight of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Then we have the World, which is Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Followed by the Eight of Wands. And then for some of you, this came out in reverse, but I'm being told for some of you it's upright still. Some of you find yourselves heartbroken. And you broke your own heart. Your achy, breaky heart. Not make a King of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Let's get more on this masculine's enter the world. No, the Three of Swords. I'm being told the Three of Swords. What about the Three of Swords? Five of Cups. Five of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so this is telling me that I'm hearing topsy-turvy, and I'm also hearing flip it in reverse. So I feel like that some of you, this could be, for a masculine, this could be definitely someone from your past that you thought, that they were never ever going to, I don't want to say amount to anything, but for some of you, I feel like that they were never going to, like, your view of them was that they were never going to mean so much to you. I feel so close to you right now. Ba-da-da-da. Whatever that word song is, whatever, anyways. So I feel like that some of you with this Three of Swords, it's almost like I sense a feeling of being defeated, as in, like, again, you broke your own heart by cutting this person out or not allowing this person in when you wanted to. And some of you are honestly devastated by it in a way. What's the Eight of Wands about? Sorry, something's touching my head. That's funny. Anyways, so Eight of Wands can mean communication. It usually means fast communication. It can also mean communication from the divine, and I was asking about it, and my head was being touched. Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. It's also the angel of balance, yes? Then we have the Sun, which is Leo, and then we have the Ace of Wands, which is a passionate new beginning. I'm working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. So I feel like that some of you literally are trying to, I'm being told that the obstacle is the physical action. Some of you have felt this way for a very long time about this feminine masculine. Some of you have felt this way for a very long time about this feminine, and you're like, honestly, I feel dumb. Like, this feminine might make you feel dumb, as in, constantly surprising you, constantly doing things that are very unexpected, constantly, they have a flair about them that you can never put your finger on, and my ear and voice is ringing. They have a flair about them that you never put your finger on, and now you're beginning to see the full flare. I'm not talking about a flare up. I'm talking about like a full flare. Like, let's say they have peacock. They have peacock, right? And they usually kept their tail down, their feathers down. And then all of a sudden now they're like, grrr, like, think of like the dinosaur from Jurassic Park. And some of you don't know what the fuck. I did say it. You don't know what the fuck to do. Like, you literally have no idea what to do. Some of y'all are trying to find balance. Like, some of y'all know what you want. The heart wants what it wants is what I'm hearing. But I feel like that some of you... What's the issue with the Knight of Pentacles for these Scorpio male, masculine, whatever, before I move on to the feminine? Ow. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. Okay, so I asked about the Knight of Pentacles. It's the Six of Swords, the Four of Cups, and then the Princess of Pentacles. Some of y'all need to get out of your head. Some of y'all haven't spent any time meditating. Masculine Scorpios, you've been too busy I feel like pursuing things in the physical is in like you might, if anything, like recently learned that you're awakened, or recently learned that you're enlightened, or you're enlightened now. And I feel I'm being very direct. I feel very much Virgo energy. So you could be a Scorpio with a heavy Virgo placement. I sense Venus or Mars. Very musical Scorpio men here, or someone's very musical. Drops of Jupiter in her hair. Tell me, do you sail across the sun? Did you make it to the Milky Way? See your lights all faded. I don't know the words. That heaven is overrated. I don't know the words. Anyways, but the whole point is that I feel like that some of you really need to sit. Get the cards. You need to sit and meditate. Because I feel like that some of you are looking to the physical too much. Way too much. It's part of your cycle too, from what I understand. The world is ending cycles and beginning new cycles. I cut the deck and it's the Three of Swords, the King of Wands. Those are like almost exact opposite energies. Three of Swords is heartbreak. It's loneliness. It's sadness. It's loss of motivation and determination. The world is... the King of Wands is very passionate, observing, and noticing. I noticed you noticing me is what I'm hearing. So I feel like, oh my gosh, it's such a Scorpio male. Like, Scorpio men, I used to hate being stared at because I used to think that, like, people had an issue with me or something when they stared at me. I used to think that people just did it to be, an asshole. And I don't care if you're watching my shit. I dealt with a Scorpio male that always stared at me and, like, it used to drive me nuts. It used to literally make me feel insecure, and I wasn't even insecure. He'd make me feel insecure because he was constantly staring at me. So then I'd want to be shy because I was feeling insecure, so I'd be shy and, like, because I didn't understand why he was staring at me. I mean, I think now, I don't really care, but I think now that he thought I was attractive, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we're not going to go into it, but I think that there's something about me. I don't know, I guess. And he would always stare at me. And I used to feel so self-conscious about it. And I don't think maybe he didn't realize that. I don't know, but he used to make me feel uncomfortable because I used to think that there was something wrong with me. Why am I talking about this? Anyways, move forward. What's this world card about? What are we going into? That's what I do with feminine Scorpio. So we have the Princess of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. That's Jupiterian and Sagittarius energy. Pisces too, excuse me. Then we have the Hermit. Didn't I mention something about Virgo energy? Then we have the Three of Cups. So to me, I feel like that it's putting an ending to whatever has disconnected you from a Two of Cups. It's some kind of mindset. For some of you, you thought that this person was a fuck boy or a fuck girl, whatever you're into, Scorpio male. This is a masculine Scorpio that I'm reading for. You thought that this person was, some of y'all thought this person was, like, gonna make you a loser or some really fucked up thing, whatever, fuck, and that's an asshole thing to say, but, or they were always gonna be in a losing mindset, as in, like, they had no there we go, that makes sense. They had no motivation, they had no inspiration, they weren't gonna change, and the cycle ending is you thinking that, apparently. And so for some of you, it's you thinking that about yourselves. So let's go ahead and, sorry, y'all. Let's go ahead and pull for the feminine Scorpio. What's going on with the feminine Scorpio? Feminine side, excuse me, the feminine side. Well, these feminine Scorpios are sitting fine and dandy. We got the Two of Cups, feminine energy, whatever. The Two of Cups and the Five of Swords in reverse. Give me something on the Five of Swords, please. I'm not taking that, but thank you. We have the Princess of Swords and the Moon. Oh, I you get where this is going. Okay, I'm being told to talk about this. Exactly. Bottom of the deck is the Hanged Woman. Feminine energy in this situation found love within themselves. The feminine energy actually stood on her own 2 feet. She became her own empress no matter what was going on around her. I say that because of the Five of Swords in reverse. The Five of Swords upright, you see how it's one sword, it's got 4 swords around it. I feel like that the feminine energy honestly was unable to yield her sword in the past. And now, funny, the Princess's sword, she's yielding that sword, isn't she? She's speaking that truth. She went into the unknown, into herself, and found herself. You found me when no one else was looking. How did you know just where I would be? Justice, Libra. The moon is Pisces, Cancerian. The feminine in this the feminine energy had to go within and find her true self. I sense that is the bouncing. It's the 2 of Cups of the higher self and the lower self. The 5D, the 3D, the highest self, and the physical ego form. I feel like the feminine energy had to go through and do that. That's not 2 people, 2 separate people. That's 1 person that's finally conjoined in their true selves. Conjoined as in, I don't know. This feminine energy reached up to the heavens, prayed to God, seeked healing, seeked help, pulled it down into her lower self, her physical self, and interlocked it. And that's how they're not so conflicted. This person can handle being alone. This person is their own empress, their own entertainment, their own everything. This person is whole, full circle. Bottom of the deck is the Fool card. That's all I got for you feminines. You badass. Let's pull future energy for both, though. Good job, feminine. Sorry, I just realized that. Like, I looked at the camera and I look so, like, aggressive, but I'm not aggressive. I'm just like, yes. Anyways. Mutual energy. Future shit. Future energy for the Scorpios. It's the end of December. What is going on? First card was the 6 of Swords. Second was the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. Then Justice, which is Libra again. Yo. I'm being told to say Excalibur for someone. I need to hear that. Excalibur. Yo, when y'all are like, hey, universe, I need you to drop me a word so I know this chick is talking about me. Dude, us psychics can tell whenever we say random words and shit like that, whether we go on with it or not. I could tell when it's like a note from the universe that someone needs to hear this. So whoever need to hear Excalibur. More injustice. So to me, I feel like that these came out. So I feel like on one end that Scorpio, you're honestly going to be able to be balanced in your communication. And I feel like that wherever you are lacking, evoking or discussing passion before with whatever you have going on, you're going to be able to communicate it clearer. But I feel like that whatever situations you've been entertaining or things that haven't really been making you too happy, dimming those and rising what you want, what you don't want. Walk like an Egyptian. That's what's going to happen. That's before the end of December. So Let me go ahead and I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards and, excuse me, some guidance cards. And then we are done, Scorpio. This is such a strange reading, and I don't know if I'm even going to watch it. Because I don't remember half the crap that I do when I channel, and I feel like that I'm not going to watch it. Because I got things to do. Anyways, not watch it anytime soon, at least. I love Scorpio energy, though. I channel hardcore Scorpio energy. My father's a Scorpio. Anyways, let me get some guidance for these Scorpios that they need. Some guidance that they need, that they like. One more, please. Why not? We have compassion and silence. So I feel like that Scorpio, some of y'all, sorry, y'all, I did my hair, and, like, this is a really cute dress, but I keep having hair, like, fall into, like, the, whatever. Anyways, I feel like that Scorpio, you're going to be more softer, you're going to be softer towards yourself, and I feel like that some of you, guidance is for you to be softer with yourself. If you've been hard on yourself with whatever's happened in the past between you and this person or just you alone, make sure that when you go on your journey and you open that doorway, aka your true connection to Source and God, I feel like that some of you need to make sure that, yes, you stand your ground, but you honestly are very calm and patient with yourself is what I'm hearing. Don't beat yourself up over the past. All that matters is the present, excuse me. And some of y'all, if you're a male Scorpio, and I'm being told I don't have time to go over it. It's such a long subject, but you need to go over what it's, how to be balanced in your masculine and feminine energies, because you are very much in your feminine energy and have been for a while. And I feel like that it's causing a lot of stress on you because you don't know what's going on. And I feel like that you're doing the work, but you're not doing it from the right perspective or for the right intentions. That was a feather that just showed up out of nowhere. I don't know if y'all can see it. It looks like a dragon. It's like this small, by the way. Sorry, I have a goose feather comforter. Anyways, whatever. I feel like that also guided Scorpio is to make sure to let the right people in from now on. I feel like that some of you have cut off people from your past that you shouldn't have or that you didn't want to, and I feel like that's why this reading was so divided. I feel like it was very divided. That was strange. I'm still uploading it. Someone needs to hear it, and I'm not going to waste the energy. It was just strange. I want to go more into it, but I still have a whole bunch of other signs to do, so I will get back to you, Scorpio. Thank you so much.